The speed of light.
Induction system.
XYZ Cartesian coordinates.
Subsurface archaeology.
In virtual 3D space, it's able to place a point.
Magnetic susceptibility, so it's looking for metals and stone and sort of burnt areas.
Lasers and ground-penetrating radar, LiDAR, geophysical surveys. These are all important parts of modern archaeology.
Well, it's so that we can get a better handle on what's up there, what survives. Like at the moment we have 3 fairly large areas opened and 1 very small cutting. And with Aisling and with Ryan, we're hopefully going to be able to get to see through the ground essentially and get to see what other remains might be there and plan a course of action for future seasons so that we can identify places of high archaeological potential.
Ryan Barishas came to us from Ithaca College in New York to survey Carrick and the Lost Town using LiDAR technology.
A couple days ago, I laser scanned across the highway in a farmer's field where Dennis believes the old town associated with this site used to be. And what's really interesting about using the laser scanner is it can help highlight features in the ground that are right there before your eyes, but for whatever reason, hard to see.
Our neighbouring farmer kindly gave us permission to allow Ashley Green carry out a geophysical survey at the site of the Lost Town.
So at the minute I'm using an electromagnetic induction system which measures sort of the conductivity and the magnetic susceptibility, so it's looking for metals and stone and sort of burnt areas, and I'm basically just going over the ground with the machine and a GPS, collecting loads of data points, and all that will come out as sort of a black and white plan, and from that we can pick out ditches, stone, walls, potentially burials if there's more than one of them.
My basic understanding of all this technology is that it will give us images of the site and expose all that is hidden to us, and some of the students are excited by the many applications.
Archaeology is a destructive process, and sometimes technology can help us maybe preserve the archaeological record, and then at the same time it lets you analyze it from a different perspective.
Getting pulled into the world of technology is tempting, but Carrick is about the start of an invasion that would physically transform our landscape and our culture. And these struggles are difficult to measure with technology. What we really respond to are the objects that were left behind. And in the middle of us admiring this technology on site, it was an 800-year-old piece of pottery that stopped us in our tracks.
Because we found a new bit of ceramic that none of us have seen before, so it's definitely medieval. Really good timing because Claire McCutcheon is coming down to us on Friday to have a look at all our medieval pottery, but it almost looks like a pottery claw. Maybe it's a handle off a vessel, maybe it's something off some sort of statue, we really don't know, but it's probably the neatest find, certainly the most unusual find that we've had off the excavation to date, period, in terms of ceramics. So literally everybody has stopped. You've got it just as it's uncovered, and there's a lot of excitement and giddiness on site, so I'm not going to stay here because I want to get back and try and figure out what it is.
It's a very odd little piece. It's a piece that was made in Wexford, and it is a very strange little thing when you look at it and you have to sort of turn it around and upside down.
The attractions that these treasures of Carrick hold for us is obvious.
You're touching something that someone has held in their hands 800 years ago. Like, you know, whether it was just an ordinary pot or whether it's that lovely piece of ceramic or a piece of metal or whatever, you're holding something somebody else held. Whereas the lasers, the GPR, the radar, all of that, it's very academic. Like, it's the big picture, but sometimes it's that little thing, you know, that is the real, you know, it's the emotional connection. Somebody made that.
Somebody, a person like you or me, crafted that piece. And Emma Egris, who goes by the name Sloan, found that fragment 800 years later. And it tells her secrets she could never have grasped from laser beams or computer screens.
Easily the objects. The objects are definitely more rewarding. I mean, I think it's so impressive to be able to use the LiDAR and what we can find from it. And I think it's an integral part of archaeology now, especially. I mean, we even see the drones flying around above. Like, technology has really become such an important part of archaeology, but it doesn't personally speak to me.
Technology will be an integral part of the Carrick project going forward, but it's the objects that we find here that will help bring a vibrant technicolor to the world of Robert Fitzstephen and the arrogant trespass he began here 850 years ago.